Now on the comfy couch with me are three individuals who are here to talk about giving back and what we would call ham for the holidays. And it's so much more than that. Please join me in welcoming Demishi. Hello, Demishi Pai. You are the Community Impact Coordinator for the Giving Back, the heartwarming story of the ham behind the holidays. Welcome to the comfy couch. You are all ready to go with your shiny shoes, aren't you? I sure am. You sure. You brought this handsome man in between the two of you here. John Manolides, what a great name. I mean, that's a name that everybody can say. Chief Executive Officer of Commencement Bank. Welcome to Cityline.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And your right hand over here, Galen Anest, you are the VP of Marketing Communications. And according to John, you are the reason why he is here, and he does anything that you ask him to do. Is that correct still?
Pretty, but to sit on the couch, not everything inside the bank, but yeah.
Sit on the couch. There we go. So let's talk about Demishi. First off, where and when will this event take place? And also, we want to talk about what is it, because it's the first year.
Yes, it is. Well, Hams for the Holidays will take place Thursday, December 19th at the Tacoma Dome from 12 to 3 p.m.
There it is.
So we are supporting our local community and families.
So tell us about the role in the Dome, in the sense of what role do they play and why is the Dome the place to do it?
Yeah, the Tacoma Dome is committed to community engagement. Our goal is to make the Dome a gathering space for connection and community.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that's what you do. So John, rumor has it that you have the story of how this came about. So as we're looking at the Dome pictures here with the traffic cones being set up, tell us how this came to be.
Well, first of all, since we founded the bank in '06, it's really been one of our core missions to give back to the community. So we have always done that. This last year, we've donated to and supported 60 different nonprofits. Wow. About a year ago, Galen and some of our other managers volunteered at the Tacoma Dome for the police department to give out turkeys. And they ran out of turkeys right away. I remember them coming back to the bank and saying, John, we need to do something. And so I give all the credit to Galen on this. She's been our champion inside the bank, and it's really because of Galen that we're able to make this happen. She's been our driver on this.
All right, Galen, way to go and way to listen deeply to lower barriers, because if you're going to run out of turkeys when you're partnering with the Tacoma Police Department and you decide next year we're going to try this, you better bring that lesson with you.
Absolutely.
And you did. So, John, what does it take besides someone like Galen, which thank you to Galen's parents who raised her, what does it take to put something like this on? This is huge.
Yeah. Well, first off, we need champions like Galen inside the bank to drive it, because it takes a lot of work. We have great partners with Nourish and the Tacoma Dome. We couldn't do it without them. Yep. And then we went to our corporate clients and we told them what we were looking to do. And we had over 20 of our businesses donate corporate donations. And we had different levels. Our top donors were Zumar Industries, AC Moat, CTE Logistics, Northwest Motors, and I'm forgetting one, Fowl Cochran, and what was the other one, Galen?
Peninsula Properties.
Peninsula Properties. And they all stepped up in a big way to support this event, and we raised a lot more money than we thought we were going to, so it's all because of them.
So you remember the look in her eyes when she ran into your office and said, "We're out of turkey."
Yeah.
That's not going to happen
again. She said we need to do the hams.
Watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Galen, how many families and individuals are you expecting? How do we sign up to get a ham or turkey? This is where we get down to nuts and bolts.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we started with a goal of 1,000.
Okay.
Reservations? With reservations. But because of our sponsors, we are going to feed over 2,000 families this Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So there's a couple places you can go to register for a ham. You can go directly to Eventbrite and search Hams for the Holidays. You can go to the Commencement Bank website, and there is on the homepage, there's a link right there, or you can go to the Tacoma Dome website.
All right.
So lots of options.
So let's break it down a little further. So, because I want you to put a GoPro on your head and I want you to walk me through this process, because this is so important. So I have my friends with me, we've all signed up, and we're going to get in the car and go down to the Dome. And if I have 5 people who have signed up in that car, how many hams or turkeys are there to hand out?
Yeah, there's going to be 5. I mean, as long as they're registered and in the vehicle, it doesn't matter who you come with. We prefer carpooling. That makes it easier for us. So we encourage everybody to share rides and get there however they can.
I love that. So, John, will this be an annual event, do you think, for Commencement Bank?
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
I hope so. Yeah. I think that there's other organizations in our community that we can partner with to make this a bigger event. Maybe give out more than just hams and a few turkeys.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And then we're in a bunch of different markets. We're in Auburn and Enumclaw, Olympia, Gig Harbor, Tacoma. I would love to, at some point, be able to do this in all those communities as well. But that's
Yes.
probably a ways down the road, but that would be our goal.
Well, but if someone's listening right now and they're not one of the organizations that got in on this year's inaugural event, there's a chance for next year to get in, because what
Absolutely.
happens to these beautiful events is they become bigger and bigger and bigger. And then we really, really, really see that impact of, we're going to have one in Milton, we're going to have one in Sumner, and the more food, the better for everyone.
Yeah.
In this last minute, let's talk about, who do we want to thank, John, for all of this goodness?
First I'd like to thank Galen for coming up with the idea, and our other senior managers who have really dug in and made this it's an event that's going to happen next week. It's crazy that it's gone so fast.
It's here.
And just huge thanks to the Tacoma Dome and Nourish. We couldn't do it without them.
Love
They've been
Nourish.
super integral in we couldn't do it without them.
Absolutely.
So they've been critical.
And nor should you. I love that you have reached out to the community and looked out and said, if we're going to feed people, who do we go to who feed people every single day?
Yeah.
So we're not reinventing the wheel. Thank you to all 3 of you and the team that we could not get on this couch because the building's not big enough for all the hands that touch this program. And I can't wait to hear how it went. That means you got to come back. And I'm sensing that there's going to be some more food in the springtime coming up with this mind on the couch and these hands that make things happen. But for now, I want to say happy holidays to you and to yours and your organization. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, who do we have in the Cityline Comfort Cafe? I'm thinking it might look like 2 singers who want to come on the couch. Tacoma Refugee Choir is next. We have much more to come. Don't go away.